First of all, let me clock my own tea, because why have I been sitting on this content for over a year now, y'all? Okay, I filmed this last year and I'm like, let me edit this and give it to the girls. Okay, y'all, today's look is so cute, so fun, so bold, so colorful, so creative. I want to do something inspired by spring, so if you want to see how I got this look, girl, keep watching. Okay, first things first, let's get into the brows. As you guys can see, my client has colored hair, and I am that makeup artist who loves to match my clients' brows with their hair color. So I had to dig up some old eyeshadow palettes to find the perfect shades to match her hair color. So the eyeshadow colors that I ended up mixing were pink and purple, and it matched the color to her hair perfectly, because her hair isn't really red, it's like a pinkish type of red. And it's so funny because being a makeup artist, you literally mix up so many products to create whatever product you want to create or whatever color you want to create. Now I could have used like a colored eyebrow pencil, or you could also use like a colored lip pencil. But if you don't have either or already sitting in your kit at the moment, girl, take your eyeshadow palettes and create those colored brows. I cleaned her brows up with the Born This Way concealer. I used 2 different shades to clean her brows, and I went in and blended her entire eyelid out. Taking some purple eyeshadow, that's the first shade that we're going to be working with, and I'm applying that on the outer corners of her eyelids and also in her crease. And before I go in and blend these shades out, I'm just packing the colors on there first until it's to my liking. So I also took some pink eyeshadow and I'm applying that in the inner corners of her eyelids. Taking a clean eyeshadow brush, I'm blending those 2 shades together, and I'm literally blending and packing and blending and packing and blending and packing the shades on there until it comes out to my liking. And I want to just also let y'all know that I was really going with the flow. I didn't know what type of look I wanted to do for her eyes. I just knew I wanted to do like some flowers, so I'm just really going with the flow. And right here I went in with some blue eyeshadow, and I'm applying that right on top of that purple, but not really covering the entire purple area. I'm only taking it on the outer corners, on the lower corners of her eyelid. Now it's time to cut and carve her cut crease. So I'm taking some concealer, the lightest shade that I have, with my Bare Minerals flat concealer brush, because the flatter the brush, the better your cut crease is going to come out. And I'm just doing a half cut crease. I'm not taking this all over her eyelids. And then I'm going to take a brush and just slightly blend those edges out. So once I'm done carving out her cut crease, I'm going back in with a different blue. I'm taking like a turquoise blue shade and just applying that right on top of that blue, but also dragging it in towards like that pink, like on top of that concealer. And I'm just patting that product in and blending as I go. And like I said, I was really going for like a colorful type of rainbow type of vibe. So as you can see, this is like a yellow eyeshadow color. I thought this was really pretty. I'm kind of just going in like a angled direction as I'm applying these eyeshadow shades on her eyelid. And for the pink area, I just took some translucent powder, y'all, and just set the rest of that eye. Now I really could have left her eyes like this, because this little eye look is so pretty. It's like a cute rainbow on her eye. I love it. But let's get into the fun part. We're going to create the flowers. I'm using this dotting tool, and I'm taking some liquid eyeliners from NYX, and we're going to create these flowers, girl. And it's literally so simple. All you're doing is creating dots in the shape and form of a flower, y'all. It's so pretty. I actually got this inspo from Pinterest. So yeah, shout out to Pinterest because I get a lot of my creative ideas from Pinterest if I'm having like a brain fart moment and I can't think of nothing. Yeah. But as you guys can see, this is so pretty and just so fun and so colorful. So I also forgot to mention I did go in and add some right here. I'm adding in rhinestones in the middle of those flowers just to give a nice little razzle dazzle to the eye. Cleaning up underneath her eye and just any fallout. So some makeup remover and then a Q-tip to clean off that excess powder and all that. So I also went in and did a inner wing, an inner liner. So I'm cleaning that up with some concealer. Also decided to spunk this eye look up a little bit more. So I'm going in with that same yellow eyeliner and just applying that right above that black. Just to add, give a little extra love, fun, razzle dazzle to the eye makeup. So I'm cleaning the rest of her face and let's get into the skin prep. Now y'all know how I feel about skin prep. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all need to prioritize skin prep before your makeup routine, okay? And my client already had literally beautiful skin, like so smooth, so clear, so buttery. Like, oh my gosh, I just knew this makeup look was going to come out eating because of her skin, because she just has beautiful skin. So for her foundation, I took the Nars and also a mixture of Born This Way foundations, and I'm just applying it and blending that all over. Cleaning the top of her brows with the rest of that foundation product, and I just cannot get over how good these brows look. Like, they came out so pretty. The color literally matches her hair perfectly. They just look so clean, and it's giving 2016 brows, y'all. Yeah, let's bring 2016 brows back, because I'm still here for the 2016 brows. Okay, now I am highlighting and contouring her face. We're gonna bring these features back, girl. This is like literally my favorite part of the whole entire makeup routine, is the highlighting and the contouring process. Like, I just love it down. I'm taking a Born This Way concealers. The shades are linked down below in my description box. Anybody else just has a million different makeup routines, because y'all, I feel like I have so many different like makeup routines. If you've been watching most of my makeup tutorials, you'll notice that I usually do the face first, but usually for colored dramatic looks like this, I typically do the eyes first, but I really could have did the face first. Like, I don't know what it is, I love doing the face first. Let me know down below in the comment section, are you a face first and then the eyes, or eyes first and then the face? So anyways, I also applied her blush. I went in with the Juvia's Place blush, which I love their blushes. So I'm blending out all of her contoured areas first, and then I'm going to blend out her blush, and then we're going to blend out the highlighted areas last. And I know I've said this a million times in my makeup tutorials, but y'all, go get that Juvia's Place blush. Their blushes, their cream blushes, are a 10 out of a 10. They're so pigmented. Look at how pretty this color is on her skin. Like, it just looks literally gorgeous, and they're affordable, y'all. So before I go in and bake her face, I like to go in and actually set first. So I'm taking a powder puff and my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and we're going to set her face first before we go in and bake. So I'm setting underneath her eyes, pretty much everywhere that we highlighted. So underneath her eyes, middle of her chin, above her lips, middle of her nose, and then middle of her forehead. And I also like to apply translucent powder on the sides of her cheeks, like right, not on top of the contour, but right underneath where we contoured her cheeks. And I am literally pressing this powder in her skin, y'all. Just a helpful tip. You want that skin like finish, and you want to avoid your clients like under eyes from creasing and looking very patchy and just too powdery. Like, make sure you are packing those powders. Do not be afraid to literally pack and press those powders onto your client's skin, onto your skin. Like, you want to make sure you're really, really setting those cream and liquid products. I promise y'all the results are a 10 out of a 10, and it's going to come out looking buttery and just giving you that skin-like finish every single time. Okay, right here I'm setting everywhere that we contoured, so her jawline, middle of her cheeks, and then the sides of her nose, and also the crown of her forehead. And I'm taking the Juvia's Place powdered blush, and I'm just setting her blush area, which looks so gorgeous, by the way. And right here, this is where I'm going to bake. So we're going to bake and let this powder sit. But like I said, I always love to go in and set the face first before I actually go in and bake. So yeah, we're going to let this powder sit and bake while we finish the rest of her face. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up her eyes. For the lashes, these are from my local beauty supply store, y'all. Also want to mention as well, like, another favorite part that I love when doing makeup is the under eye, y'all. I feel like it just really gives your eye makeup that final pop. It's like the cherry on top, and I wanted to add a little extra razzle dazzle to her eye makeup. So I went in with some white eyeliner and applied it right on her waterline, and then I'm taking those same two shades that we used in the beginning, that purple and then that pink, and I want to create like this ombre vibe. So I'm applying the pink right in the inner corners and then the purple on the outer corners. I'm setting the rest of her face with her foundation powder. I'm going in with the MAC foundation powder and just pressing that powder everywhere. I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm so sad that Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics is not in anymore, because their under eye highlighter powders are so freaking gorgeous. Like, I'm going in with their highlighter press powders and setting underneath her eyes. Y'all, it's just so gorgeous. Like, why are they out of business? Like, I need to find me another highlighter press powder, and I mean ASAP. Okay, to finish up her eyes, I'm going in with some mascara and applying it at the top and the bottom of her eyelashes. And then for her lips, I'm taking some brown concealer, and I'm just kind of playing around with her lips. I mix a few shades from a few lip swatches together. So usually when I'm doing my clients' lips, y'all, I never really have like one particular shade. I'm always like mixing different shades together. I'm always mixing stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally always mixing things, because I feel like one shade is never just enough for me. Like, I don't know, but for this shade, I mixed like 3 different colors to just get this peachy pretty color. It just came out super pretty. I thought it was so pretty on her skin tone, and then I topped it with some gloss. And yeah, the lips was popping for sure. Like, she just looks so pretty, like a literal doll. I also went back in and touched up her flowers. I wanted to use a brighter like blue, because the first blue you couldn't really see it. Okay, and then I'm spraying her face with the Morphe. And to really pop this look off, I wanted to add in some of these cute flower clip-ins. They're so freaking pretty, and I thought it was just gonna be so pretty with her hair, just to match her eye look. And this is the final look, y'all. Super fun, super bold, creative, something really fun. You know, it's starting to warm up, so I'm ready to just really dive into some fun, creative looks this spring and this summer. So comment down below, let me know what y'all think of this look. Don't forget to check down below in my description box for all the product details and all that good stuff. And yo, girls, I hope you guys love this makeup look. I love it. It came out so pretty. Stay tuned for more. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.